interview with Andrew Tate, no holds barred, like you've never seen before, you can watch it here. And before you go, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on. And remember, if you don't risk anything, you risk everything.
I'll finish the buffet and I'll go up to the chef and say, that was amazing, very good. Who's ever complimented a buffet chef? Nobody. They stand there all day, cooking all day, making very average food. And I'll eat his average-ass food and go tell him good job. And his face will light up like you would not believe. I really believe in spreading positivity as a whole. I do believe in that. I mean, I'm sure there's people who hate me. There's people who are going to listen to this podcast and go, this guy's full of shit. This guy, da-da-da. But I don't need to lie about anything I've ever done. I'm at a hotel and I'm eating. I'll finish the buffet and I'll go up to the chef and say, that was amazing, very good. Who's ever complimented a buffet chef? When you feel like shit, it's supposed to be warning you that your life is shit and something must change. And it's supposed to inspire you to push harder. I know people who are depressed, but it inspires them to push further. They're like, I don't want this life. Fuck this. I'm getting rich. There's also other people who are depressed who sit there and go, I'm depressed. I don't know why. Because you're broke. Because you're fat. Because you're loser. Nobody told you at any point you're supposed to be happy all of the time. You're not supposed to be happy. Happiness is on top of a mountain, and you fuckers ain't earned it. When you feel
in a relationship,
correct,
it's a partnership.
Yes.
Right. You and me, we're together.
Since when?
In a relationship,
correct,
it's a partnership.
Yes.
Right. You and me, we're together.
Since when? Girls go, well, I don't like cleaning. No problem. If you don't like cleaning, how about this? I'll clean, and you pay for everything. Girls go, well, I don't like cleaning. No problem. If you don't like cleaning, how about this? I'll clean, and you pay for everything. To be successful as a man, first thing, you need freedom. Because you ain't a man if you're not free. So you should always be working towards freedom. And I mean freedom with your time. Do what you want. Freedom with your location. Go where you want. There's a riot. Cool. Go to Tokyo. See you later. Bye. The next thing that constitutes success to me is your network. Who are you talking to? Who are these people? Who will answer your phone calls? And I understood this from a young age as well. So I'm sitting there at a young age thinking, I need to get a network of high net worth individuals. Or not even rich men, but men who are driven, men who are making money. And I need to find a way to talk to them, work for them, learn what they know, so I can be successful. Come at me and they think they have this big issue. And when you unpack the issue is just inaction. That's all it is. I'm sad and I'm this and I'm this and this. You're doing nothing. You're just sitting, talking, but you're not doing anything. If you were doing things, if you were learning the guitar and going to the bar every night and going up to every girl you found attractive and going to the gym every day, you wouldn't have called me. You're doing nothing. A lot of it's just inaction. We live in a world of just waiting and being too patient and just sitting there. Life is binary. You have action and inaction. Cause and effect. You either did it or you didn't. Come at me and they
Generate your income.
I have 4 primary sources of income. The first thing is I own some casinos in Romania. The story of how I opened them is long, but I'll make it very, very short. There was a guy who owns 400 casinos. I came up to him and said, look, I want to do a franchise with you. They said, we're not interested in franchises. We have enough money. We just open them ourselves. Eventually, I came up with a plan. And I said, look, how about this? I'll open up your locations directly next to your biggest competitor. So I'll go to war for you next to the competitor. They agreed. I started opening up next to their biggest competitor. And I ended up making a bunch of money. I took his competitor down, bang, bang, bang. So I opened them up. That's the first thing.
Generate your income.
I have Tate's advice for guys below 6 feet. Advice is that it's absolutely ridiculous to go through life wishing you're something you're not. The chessboard is the chessboard. Doesn't matter if you're 5'9", 5'7", 5'2". That's who you are. You need to walk around through life and just be proud of your achievements and be proud of who you are. You can't be going through life saying, I wish I was taller, sitting at home crying about it. So you can be the best version of yourself and own it, or you can become an insecure about it. Tate's advice for people often talk about downward spirals. He got in a downward spiral, he lost his girlfriend, then he started drinking, then he lost his friends, and he drunk more, and then in a downward spiral. You know what else is real? Upward spiral. He started training more, so he had more energy, and he started working more, started making more money, and then he went to a better gym, and then he trained harder, and then there's an upward spiral is exactly the same. An upward spiral is always fueled by ego. So I mean, ego is not a bad thing. In fact, I encourage every man out there to have an ego. Develop an ego, a massive one, and then work to justify it. If you're doing anything creative, if you really believe you're the best, you're going to put more energy into that creative art than if you don't believe you're the best. I love egotistical people. I love people with huge egos because they try hardest, and they try hardest to justify them. People often talk about downward spirals. He got in a downward spiral, he lost his girlfriend, then he started drinking, then he lost his friends, and he drunk more, and then in a downward spiral. You know what else is real? Upward spiral. He started training more, so he had more energy, and he started working more, started making more money, and then he went to a better gym, and then he trained harder, and then there's an upward spiral is exactly the same. An upward spiral is always fueled by ego. So I mean, ego is not a bad thing. In fact, I encourage every man out there to have an ego. Develop an ego, a massive one, and then work to justify it. If you're doing anything creative, if you really believe you're the best, you're going to put more energy into that creative art than if you don't believe you're the best. I love egotistical people. I love people with huge egos because they try hardest, and they try hardest to justify them. Well, Nikolai Tesla said something very interesting. And it was, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you must think in terms of frequency, vibration, and energy. And I, for the last couple of years, have been paying very close attention to energy exchanges and how energy is generated between people. So if I walk into a club, even if I don't do anything, I just walk in, everybody notices. Man, woman, staff, everyone pays attention. They are now aware that I have arrived. Nikolai, it's my birthday. And me and Andrew, what did we eat on my birthday? KFC. Why did we eat KFC? Because when I was 21, me and Andrew used to have no food. I used to drive to the KFC restaurant and I used to sit in my car. And you couldn't ever eat anyone's leftover food if they ever had their mouth on it. But at KFC, they used to buy buckets. And I would sit and wait for people to sit outside, eat their meal, and leave the bucket on the table. And I used to go and take that bucket, 3 or 4 pieces of chicken. And I used to collect 20, 30, 40 pieces of chicken. And I used to go home and I used to freeze that chicken. And me and Andrew would break it up, put it in our rice, and that was our meal. That's what sustained us for that hard year. That year we had when I was 21 and you were 22. That's how broke we were. I used to scavenge chicken from KFC because I thought, fuck it, I'm not dying, and I'm not losing my kickboxing fights because I don't have enough protein. That's how broke I was. And that's a sad story if you never make it out. To me, that's a happy story. That's a story of triumph. Now it's like, hey, Andrew, it's my birthday. What we doing? KFC? And it's a big joke. We sit there eating our KFC laughing about how we used to scavenge KFC for my birthday.
Hello everyone. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Thank you.